Broken bell. Good evening, fellow Lions. 7 o'clock. Let's call the meeting to order. I'd like to welcome everyone for here tonight. Good number, magic number, 30 people, 3 tables, and that's good pro rata payment for our food. I would like to mention here that the Fil-Am has 1 full table, and that's very, very nice. I have not seen that in the meeting, in one of the meetings of the council before. So that's a good show. I would like to start with invocation. Anyone who will volunteer to offer the invocation? Anyone? Okay, good. Here you go. Is that good? No. Here.
Remain seated. Bow your head. Lord and Creator of the universe, watch over everyone here present. We pray for blessings for each member of the family of Lionism. Give us wisdom to recognize and utilize our gifts and talents to the fullest. Protect us and our family members from harm and danger. Help us to enjoy life and gain much fun in fellowship and self-improvement from Lions Love International. We stand in humility before you with our heads bowed and our hearts open. We ask that you bestow many blessings so that we may continue our imaginative and ingenious humanitarian service. Amen.
Thank you. Okay, Lion VP George, could you lead us in reciting the Pledge of Allegiance? In your agenda, you have the reverse side. If you have not memorized that.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please remain standing. Thank you, Lion George. Let's sing the U.S. National Anthem. Who is a good singer here to lead us in singing? It's found on the reverse side of the agenda. Who is going to lead the song?
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave through to the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you. Remain standing. Okay. You can have your seat. You know, I like that song. the national anthem. When I became a U.S. citizen, the agent, the immigration agent, made me sing. So I was good for one line, and the others, I said, okay, that's good enough. So I passed it. Okay. Introduction of officers. We have Lion George Spoon, our first VP. Our second VP is in Seattle tonight, attending a conference for his business, insurance business. We have our treasurer, Vim Makaraeg, right here. Wave your hands, Vim. Okay. And of course, our immediate past president, Dr. Ryan Jewett. And yours truly, Billy Kamoda. I would like to have a short introduction for the president or delegates for each club in the San Francisco. I think I have Fil-Am, who is the president, to introduce himself. Can you introduce yourself? Few lines around 5 seconds.
President of San Francisco Fil-Am. Thank you.
Like Ronnie, Fil-Am. Dory. Sorry. Dory. Okay, and we have on this table, Chinatown. Peter?
Oh, yes. You want me to introduce myself?
Yes.
Hi, I'm Peter Lam. San Chinatown Lions Club, term president.
Good. Thank you. And Bebe Siha, you're the president, Bim?
I'm the charter president.
Okay. All right, San Francisco, Nueva Vizcaya. We have latecomers. You know the rule for latecomers? They are penalized for $50 tonight.
You wish.
Oh, 20. Okay.
Next time.
All right. Now, what are the other clubs? Leo. You have Leo.
Lion. He's a lion now.
He's now a Lion. Okay.
2 to 3 years.
Okay. All right. We have Nikkei. Bill. This is Bill from Nikkei Lions Club. The host, yes.
Good evening, I'm Lion Conductor, President, San Francisco.
So how many is that? How many presidents here tonight? 5 presidents, 5 different clubs? Wow. Okay, well at least 5. That number. Okay, are we all accommodated? Okay, I'd like to recognize our senior leaders in the district, dignitaries on that table there. We have PDG Eugene Chan, we have PDG Larry Wong, we have PDG Messiman, okay, Macy. Any PDGs over there? No? Okay. What about on that table? Any PDGs? No? Any PDGs here? So God's done away. PDGs done away. Okay. We have our second Vice District Governor, Helen. We have our governor tonight, Mario Mirabente. And we have guests tonight from the Peninsula. We have the president of the Peninsula Council Club, Maria Tucker. We have Bill, John Gill. Yeah, we have Marian Mann. Okay, so that's from other clubs. Okay, I recognize one of our politicians here, Mario Panoringan. What is his stand? Is he still a lion or still a politician?
He's still there.
I'm the only charter member left from the San Francisco Fil-Am Lions Club.
All right, so charter member. What is your
What is his status? What is he?
retired politician? Yeah,
Citizen married.
yeah. He now plays golf in the Philippines because he can beat every Filipino in the Philippines only. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, my wife could not come tonight because she hurt herself, fractured ankle, so I have to bring her to the hospital tonight after the meeting. Margaret Lee, zone chair. Zone chair. Of course, Lion Jurgel, zone origin. Zone chair. Cabinet treasurer, Dr. June. You're a zone chair. Maria Tucker. Who else? Zone chairs. Okay, those zone chairs and region chairs are wanted. I'd like to talk to them about attendance in this council. Okay, that's that. And I think we're ready for dinner. $30. This is not the price of the restaurant, it's the price of the council. Okay, so if you overpaid, sorry about that. You're underpaid, Dr. June will pay. Because he's the sponsor.
We're good.
You're good? Okay.
Better than good.
Better than good. All right. So let's ready for dinner. Think it's about ready? Dinner ready? All right. Council, just like the Peninsula, they have the award night for peace officers, and you have the scholarship night. We don't have that. Well, we have that in the council. Now, the purpose is to coordinate the activities of different clubs. In our case, are the clubs based in San Francisco. What I would like to mention here is an appeal to zone and region chairs, in addition to the district governors and vice governors, that when you visit or get in touch with the president of these clubs, is to please encourage them to attend the council meeting. You know, it is tonight we have like what, 5 clubs attending, and this is below the what we have been having the last time. Last time we had 9 or 10. Now I think we have 5. We would like to increase that, and I will do my part to call all of these presidents or maybe visit them in person. And like I said, I like the help and the encouragement of the zone and the region chair. I mentioned this before, but somebody told me, said, that's not their responsibility to bring in those presidents. And well, then it's whose responsibility? It's your responsibility. I said, hey, you know, I'm only one of the departments of the district, so I need help, right? Okay, so that's my message to, or my request to the zone and region chairs to please encourage the different clubs under you to please attend the council meetings. Okay, because by the way, we have more funds, we have more fun. We can tell them the benefits of their attendance. When you attend this meeting, you are adding value to your club because there are a lot of benefits, there are lots of resources coming from the district that they are probably missing. Maybe they have their own, but in addition to their own, if you add the resources coming from the district, that is a lot of value to your club. Okay. Any questions over there? Any comments or addition or suggestion? Do you agree, zone chair, region chair with me? I hope so. Okay. Quorum. Quorum is the majority of those clubs attending this council. We have 5 tonight, so 3 votes. 3 votes makes the quorum tonight. Okay. Now only the president or club delegates can vote for any resolution. Robert rules, we apply Robert rules unless somebody will tell me that it is against the district rules or international rules. Officers' reports. You know what? Oops. No more. Mr. August. Battery.
Did it double A?
None. It's out now.
Okay, the battery.
Last time you. Oh, it's all right. Okay. So can you listen? Can you hear me? Okay. The next item is report from the secretary. As you know, we have an elected secretary, but I haven't heard from him. I've not attended meetings, and so I would like to ask Treasurer Bim to probably take notes tonight. Yeah, and we have 2 advisors here, PDG Larry and PDG Eugene. I plan to replace the secretary as of tonight. I don't know who will be the replacement, but the elected secretary has not shown interest. We have not heard from him. And like my buddy here, Maria Tucker, fire him. You're fired. So, yeah, so I will be looking for a replacement on a temporary basis. Okay, so the secretary, during the last meeting, I took notes of the minutes, and I have a 2-page minutes here. I should have emailed this to all clubs, but I would like to read them just the few points. Okay, the last meeting, that was July 26. We had 38 attendees. It's almost the same as tonight. We opened our bank account days after that, and the bank requires 1 signature, but our council requires 2. So that is done. We talk about quorum and purposes. Roll call, like I said, we had about who attended. We have 9, I believe, plus Daly clubs. Scholarship, PDG Larry Wong was able to solicit to put the to add to the scholarship fund, and we collected a total of 2,050, and we give away 2,000. So we have 50 in the bank for scholarship fund. Okay. Monthly meeting host clubs will be announced momentarily by first VP George. Governor's lists when he came, I'll just mention, I think this is his message to all clubs that he has been visiting. There's 5 service platforms, that's diabetes, environment, hunger, hunger-related, pediatric cancer, and vision. That's it. Yeah, so we talk about this even during his cabinet officer installation. So I think everybody is or knows about this. Okay, and then we have the installation last August 13th, and that's the gist of the minutes of meeting last July. Any question? Any motion? Move. It's been moved and seconded that the minutes of July 26th meeting be approved. Is that what I heard from Peter?
I move to approve the minutes.
I only heard move, so I have to restate. Thank you.
May I suggest, President, that the club will say what club they are to move the vehicle. Because we're here as club, we're
Yeah.
not here individually.
Yeah,
We
we're here.
represent the club. So
Yeah.
when we move or we make a motion, we mention our club.
Oh,
We've done that in the past. I just want to be sure.
okay. Well, Peter, would you like to restate your motion?
I move to approve the minutes as the candidate from San Francisco Chinatown Lions Club. Member.
Yeah.
President.
Okay. Chinatown President Peter Lam made a motion and seconded by President from Nikkei to have the minutes of July 26 be approved. Any discussion? Comments? Concern? Okay, let's vote. Those who are for, say yes.
Aye.
There's no one against. It's been approved. Okay.
You want to do one?
Next is Treasurer's report. I would like to just say a few things here. The Treasurer, we had a problem because we have to move the money from Bank of America to Bank of the West, and we were struggling to do that because it is not easy nowadays to open a bank account. They want your minutes of meeting, the latest, they want your directory, and I think that we have met that. And then Lion Bem, our new treasurer, went to the Philippines for a mission, and so she is catching up just like me, okay? Just like me because there's no secretary. So Lion Bem, can you read your report?
Yeah, I can make some copies, but not everybody. So if you guys could share. And like what Lion Billy said, I'm just kind of catching up. I have yet to go to the bank to do my signature, so I'm sorry. I have updates by phone, and that's up to date up to today. So we started out with a deposit of $65.50. As you can see on the right side, we made a total deposit of $11,695. And those proceeds are from, we opened the bank at $60,550, and then the other deposits are from the installation. So the total deposit was $11,600. Oh, and on September 12th, the $2,000 deposit is a loan from the admin to the admin account to cover the expenses. So a total deposit of $11,695, and the total expenses we have so far is 10,804. So the actual bank balance as of today is $897.12. So we have an overage of $6. I have to investigate for that. Yes. On the other side of the sheet is the admin account. So we started out with deposits of 10,802, and debits and checks issued total of 2,020. So on the reconciliation, we have, as of today, the bank balance of $8,782.87. I have copies of the checks if anyone's interested in looking at it. The checks that have been deposited in.
Okay, Lion Treasurer. Let's see.
Billy?
Yes.
There was a question about the $2,000 who was issued.
What's that?
Who was that issued? $2,000.
Issued to concept. From the concept to the concept. From admin to activity. It's a loan.
About the sign, yeah.
Okay, let me supplement what Bill's report is. On the admin account, on the other side, we're supposed to have $10,000 for scholarship, which is untouchable. All the rest, like 287, should be moved to the activity, because like the 275 showing here, I think this is a posted that was supposed to be posted in the activity account. And then there is $507.87 on top of the 10,000, and that 507 is not the interest. I think it's also part of those misposted as activity report. The ending balance when I took over, it was just like 10,000 and some cents. But somehow, because of the move to the new bank, somehow we are at a cumulative $802.87. Those will be moved to the activity, so that the 10,000 scholarship fund, which is untouchable, will remain 10,000. Now, the reason for the checks issued out of the 10,000 was a loan to the activity, because we don't have funds. The activity is still looking for its money in the amount of 6,500 something, which is being held by the Bank of America. And we have written them, threatening them to release our money, but somehow there is no response. Did you receive any response, Dr. June? Because I use your address.
Yeah, it's so hard to communicate with them, but I think last week they called me and they're asking, it's just like going to the circle. Then the communication I have is again from the branch, the one who helped us call. He said that they will take care. That they are now they acknowledge that they received a strong worded letter from us, and they're gonna take care of it.
Okay, I have the letter here with signature receipt. I would like to suggest that perhaps on Monday, if you can just drop by there and find out the latest information before we file a suit.
So they said that they will take care of it, but I don't know. But anyway, we are already approaching the 90-day of issuance of the check. Their policy is if they issue a check within 90 days, they cannot replace it. after 90 days, they can replace it. It looks like we are already on the 90th day.
Well, July 27, August 27, September 27, that's 60 days. We have another month.
Yeah.
Another month.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'd like to know anyway.
Yeah, okay.
If you can drop by on Monday,
Yeah, I'll check.
I'll give you the paperwork.
So
Yes,
they
sir.
issued a check. Obviously, you didn't receive the check.
Right.
And so they're saying they can't issue another check.
Yes.
That's
So
right.
90 days. of-
Yes.
Until after
Yes.
90 days.
After 90 days.
Oh, I know.
Well, usually it says not void after 90 days.
Oh,
It's like say, yeah, that's why they're waiting 90 days. Money.
Which branch is your Bank of America?
Westboro, El Camino Real. We have had problems. Even me, when I was the treasurer, I wasn't a signatory, but I was signing checks.
I know, I
The
remember
signatory,
because,
the signatory was Evelo.
I know.
And then Roger.
Before Eberlo, I was president, and we had a different treasurer. And so I had to go there to meet with the branch manager and everybody else to make sure that we have changed the signatories, and here we are. You cannot do it by phone or by letter.
Well-
You have to go show yourself there.
As of now, as of today, there's only one signatory who is recognized,
And that's
that's Dr. Lion June.
Oh, I see.
Okay, so, but I have signed the checks because I'm now a signer in the bank. Roger is also a signer. Lion Bim will still have to go there, but it's a strict rules. All three of us
Yeah.
must go.
Exactly. I mean, that's one of the things that you have to do if you change the whole face of the.
No, it's well now. The only problem we have is with that money. As far as the signatory is concerned, that's done with the Bank of the West. All we're looking for is our money. PDG, Larry, does that answer your question?
Okay.
All right? Okay. So, all right, so we need a motion. I cannot make a motion because I'm the presiding officer. Okay, you have to recognize that. One of you, club members, should make a motion.
Motion for.
To approve the treasurer's report.
Make a motion, it'll be all right.
I made a motion to replace the.
No, to approve the report.
I made a motion for the treasurer's report.
What club?
I already made a motion.
Club.
Who are you?
Your club.
Oh, Supreme Lions Club.
On your financial issues,
Second.
I would suggest that you move to accept, not approve, because if anything ever happens since you approve, you are liable. I'm sorry, that's Robert's rule.
Yes.
Go listen.
Hey,
Yes.
yeah, that's I like that.
Except to approve the rules.
You don't want to approve, you want to accept.
Okay. Lion President from Supreme made a motion to accept, not to approve, but to accept the treasurer's report as presented with a few remarks that I made. So anyone making a second?
I second. San Francisco Post second.
President of San Francisco Host has seconded. So, to restate, Lion Supreme President George made a motion to accept the treasurer's report and seconded by President of San Francisco Post, Carl Buckley, to accept this report. Any discussion? Further discussion, comments, concern? No? Okay, let's put it to vote. Those who would like to accept the report, say aye.
Aye.
Those against? None. Okay, it's been accepted. Thank you, Lion Bearer. It's a good contribution for tonight. All right, next item in the agenda. Reports from first and second vice president. Lion George, do you have anything to report?
Yeah.
Good.
I just want to make a report that, last week, we had a game show, and quite a few members showed up.
Casino game, casino fundraising.
Yeah.
All right.
Games and bingos and stuff like that. I don't think I have anything to report right now.
Did you make money?
No, it's just members.
Oh,
Just the members get together.
just a game together. Okay, well, Peninsula, describe that as gathering, right? Okay.
Line Billy?
Yes.
I don't think we're in the club report here,
It's
are we?
officer report.
Then why is he making a club report?
At the end.
There's always a-
It's under number 4.
Oh, you-
We're making the council's report. Okay. My report as president. I think my report was already done in the minutes of meeting, so I have nothing to add to the minutes of meeting. Okay, now let's go over the roll call and clubs report. BP George, Line George, here's your list. You for roll call and clubs report.
Good catch.
So Line George will call the roll call, and then once you're called as a club, you have to make your report either orally or in written form. Okay, George?
Eta, Athletic, Bay Area, Bay Area Fashion Runway, Bay Area New Century,
Yeah.
Bayview Hunters Point, Buddha, Chinatown.
Yeah.
How many? 8.
Who is that? Chinatown?
Central, Dynamics, Fil-Am. Yeah. How many? 8. All right. 8 or 9? 9.
9.
Sorry,
Hey, cannot count your members.
Financial Rescue.
Lion George?
Line George.
They are going to make a report.
You're 9, that's 8.
9. Got 9. Okay.
Okay.
Lion George, give them time to make the report. Okay.
Okay, on January 5th, first of all, I would like to thank you very much for coming tonight. And on January 15 to January 19, we're flying to the Philippines for medical mission. I think everything is set up. This is with the partnership of Nueva Vizcaya. And last year, I met a doctor at QCSF, that's where I work, and I sponsored him. He's back now in the Philippines, in He's from UP, University of the Philippines, and working at General Hospital. And he's backing up. We have a team of doctors going to be going with us in the next time. So if you're interested, you can contact me.
Yes.
Okay, contact.
Do you have a date?
Yeah.
January 15 to January 19.
Okay.
And most of us already scheduled. Maybe on the, we're gonna be arriving on the 6th.
Yeah.
So you can contact me or Dr. June, now you June.
Uh-huh.
If you're interested, that, yeah, just let us know.
Yeah. There are local lions there. I'm sure you would like to invite them. Also,
Can you
and
speak?
then-
I'll make a detailed report later.
You do? Okay.
Okay, yeah. She can, because they just come back.
Right, yeah. I think to
We
prepare.
have a lot of backup there, even the local government, governor is helping us. So, and we're also doing health fairs on different charts, starting early this month until November. That's all, Mr. President.
Can I ask you if, you know, the health fairs is very, very important to me. Do you have the schedule who we are visiting at a certain month?
Yes.
Yes.
There's
Yes.
a
Do you
whole,
have
every
the
month
website?
in the district website.
That was in the thread. Okay.
Dr. Lion,
It's in the thread.
the one doing the schedule.
I wonder if other clubs are doing the same thing on the thread.
No, they're
Announcing their activities.
coordinating. There's a whole different club, I think about 5 or 6 of them together. This is a collaborative effort of different clubs.
No, I mean, other clubs is not included in there. Like the Buddha.
Some other clubs have their own temples.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, Ranger.
All right. You want me to give you
Next.
Okay. That's Chinatown, Line Peter Lamb reporting. On LCIF, we heard the disasters in different areas, and our club donated $2,000 to LCIF. So we visited 3 clubs in August at a cabinet meeting, and then we also conducted use of the eye machine, the plus optic vision screener, and the Welch Allen Spot Vision, where we plan to use in the health fair on October 14th. We will have a table at the NAMS Health Fair Day. We also donated during our meeting $13,500 from our last gala fundraising. And we had a picnic in September on a nice day in St. Bruno City Park, September 17, and we had about 60 people enjoying barbecue. And this coming weekend we have White Cane Day event at the Chinatown Moon Festival. We will be walking the streets and also go on stage to promote Lionism and ask for donations from the people around there. We had attended fundraising dinners on 2 nonprofits in our community. We added 4 new members to our club in September, so we have a total membership of 74. We look forward to District Governor Mario's visit to our club on October 19th. And in November, we will celebrate Thanksgiving at the Chinese Education Center where the students in the first visit entry into the United States of their first Thanksgiving, and also at Christmas we also donated money. So the two events we have donated 1,500 for these events in 2017. So that's our report for this year.
Fil-Am.
Fil-Am.
He already did. Financial rescue. Geneva Excelsior. Highlands.
Highlands. I'd like to ask Lion Lenny, our new member, to read our report.
Okay, club name, SF Highlands LC. Number of current members, 28. Name and position of attendees, Billy Kamota, IPP, Lenny Estrella, your new member, and my hubby is a new member. Funds raised for September 2017, $2,000, Lion Floor, Kamota. $400 Lion Janet Aguilar, Cyber. $40 Lion Ligaya, Lagandao. $40 Cora and Raymond Del Rosario. Total of $2,480. Funds disbursement for August 2017. The above funds were disbursed to its recipient via wire transfer for monthly school operations, for school building expansion fund, 2 windows orphans, 1 meal a day for 1 month, 2 windows orphan, 1 meal a day for 1 month. Then plans for future activities, ongoing legacy project, 365 days a year. Mission School for the Poor started in May 2005 in Nueva Ecija, Philippines. Food for the Hunger started in May 2005 in Nueva Ecija, Philippines. Relief Fund to rescue impoverished patient hospital bills started in May 2005. Motorized pump boats for Haiyan victims, fishermen, started in 2017 in Leyte, Philippines. Activities completed. Our above legacy project are ongoing 365 days a year. Act of kindness, Lion Billy continues his service to the homeless. Every Thursday evening on his way to San Pablo for Bible study, he serves coffee and mac hamburger to an average of 6 homeless people who are based on the freeway entrance at 5th and Branham. Yeah. Special donation, Lion President Marcella Johnson donated 10 used iMac computer for our mission school. The computer or equivalent substitute will be shipped within the next 3 months. She also donated used fixtures and furniture to our members, Pastor Chito Tomada's church office.
I'd like to add that last meeting of the Highlands, we were visited by District Governor Mario Benavente, and during that meeting, he inducted 6 new members, and the 2 are here tonight, and 1 cyber member that's in Alaska. So the cyber member from Alaska is the one who donated $400 as soon as he became. Okay, that's the supplemental.
How many islanders? How many members?
Three tonight.
28.
No, three.
Tonight, 3.
Hispanic. San Francisco host.
Good evening, I am Lion Con Buckley, President of SFO since August the 12th. For September, we have to date completed 6 health fairs, serving about 800 people. We have one more health fair scheduled for the month of September and 7 further health fairs scheduled through October. In these health fairs, we give, courtesy of Walgreens, free flu shots. We do general health checkups, chiropractic checkups, vision screening, we distribute free books, and we also do some diabetes awareness. Off the top of my head, clubs that have partnered with us, and forgive me if I forget some, South San Francisco, August is always with us, Fil-Am, and the Peninsula Special Interest Group is with us, and the ETA Club, they're with us for each one of these. I have made it a point to attend all, and will attend the remaining 6 as well. We also have done 2 food distributions in September at the United Methodist Church in Daly City. Over those 2 distributions, we've provided food for 300 people. We've done 1 distribution in Daly City at a place called Trestle Glen for 200 people, and we've done 1 food distribution at the Teglia Family Center, also in Daly City, and we reached out to about 200 people there as well. And the food distributions are in partnership with Second Harvest. It's just them and us, but any club can come along and join us if they want to. They distribute frozen food, fresh vegetables, canned goods, fruit, bread, pasta, butter, milk. The Teglia one is a real nice one because it's only once a month, so you're giving the registered people there 1 month's worth of food. It's a lot of food, in this coming month, in the month of October, we will be discussing an upcoming medical mission that we have earmarked for the Philippines in Bulacan. And then we will also be putting together another package for a medical mission in the Philippines in May. That will reach out to communities in General Plinio, Nueva Ecija, Pangasinan, and we probably will go down into the Bicol region as well. So that's it for us. This is my first monthly report to the San Francisco Coordinating Council of Lions. Thank you.
I'd like to understand the food distribution. Are the food actually supplied by the food bank or by your club?
By Second Harvest. You take the Teglia one. Distribution is from 8 o'clock in the morning until 1 p.m. Okay. The truck, the 18-wheeler from Second Harvest, rolls up to the place at about 7 a.m. So we're there an hour earlier to unload. And it's everything from crates of milk, eggs to vegetables.
Yeah. So you provide the service?
We do the distribution. Yeah, they provide it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
The reason why I asked that question is because I think our new member, lady, has some kind of idea. I don't know if it is the same, similar,
Yeah, it's similar.
Similar?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a food pantry.
Yes?
Yeah. And you go there, you register, you go there, and you help them pack.
Right? Okay.
Then they will distribute.
Right. Yeah, I think what is the venue? What district are you trying
Potrero
to?
Hill. The food bank is Potrero Hill.
Potrero Hill?
Yeah. They're in.
Is there any conflict with you there?
No.
None? Okay. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Good, thank you.
Well, there's one other I forgot. We
Yeah.
also do, with Second Harvest, a brown bag distribution at a facility in Mountain View. It's basically the same thing, they just put it in brown bags.
Yeah, okay.
That's
Yeah.
every other Tuesday, so 2 to 3 times a month.
Good. Okay. And you're doing that just by the host or without a class?
And the 3 Second Harvest projects are host projects, but anyone can come along. You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
It's just been our babies this time.
Mhm.
And I'm making it a point, patting myself on the shoulder. I'm a working president. I'm there at 7 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, it's just what I'm gonna do.
I would like to comment on that. Some of my seniors, some of the seniors at Dozier, Lincoln, and Teddy are very, how would you say, strapped for money. And this has been a godsend. I mean, it's just incredible that they're able to eat.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. It's really wonderful. I know Clara, when I go there, she told me, I don't know what to do without them.
They give a lot of food. They really do.
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
Exactly, that's governor's, I think.
Well, see, what it is that if the spouse leave, dies, and you lose their social security, and a lot of them belongs to the pension, so they only get spousal
Yeah,
social security, which is about $700 a month. I mean, they own their own home, but there's taxes and insurance and electricity, which is where this club has really done wonderful.
wow. Thank you.
That's it, thank you.
All right. And George?
Korean American Latino Domino's, Marina North Beach, Marketing, Wilson Heights, DK.
Okay, we had the district governor visitation September 6th and at a restaurant, and he didn't get any shots for his Facebook because everyone kept asking the question. Yeah. So September 17th, we have White King Day collection at the Sumo Championship exhibition in Japantown. It was low this year, only raised $199.80 with 25 volunteers from the George Washington Legal Service Society. Our craft feed is officially ended for this year. Hopefully we can find a replacement. David Vita's wife is now too tired to run it. It's become too work to the competition. So that event, unless we can find someone to replace it. So I work on some fundraising ideas. I did go to the Geneva. They are setting up a raffle, youth raffle. So I committed to 80 books for that. And maybe trying to set up a wine tour. On Facebook, I had some friends from high school. I'm going to try to contact another idea. And also, and finally, we do have a service project at the Japan American Citizens League, October 21st in Japantown. I'm going to preserve one of the machines for the ice screening, and we'll do a couple of them from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m.
Line Bill?
Yes.
Did you mention ice screening?
Yeah, the machine. We're going to have a machine.
Are you gonna do ice screening or are you gonna do with machine?
At the health fair.
You are gonna do an ice screening at the health fair
Yeah,
or what, on what date?
On the 21st. I have to call Denise Kelly. That's
September 21st?
October 21st. It's with the Japan American Citizens League.
Who are you gonna ice cream?
I don't even, because Bruce Iwafuchi connected up with the JACL, and this is their health fair. So I don't know who their clients are, but this is me in Japantown.
Okay. What is your YK Day?
YK Day was September 17th.
Oh, September 17th. And the sumo thing, what is that?
The sumo champion. It's actually an exhibition. They bring this guy from Los Angeles who organizes. He brings sumo wrestlers from. It's already passed, but there's some retired pro wrestlers from Japan. There's one guy from Mongolia. Basically, it's just to introduce people to sumo. They have they start at 2 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, and 4 o'clock. And Greg Valario from the Cherry Blossom is trying to get community people there, so we got a tent there. So I've never felt
Caroline George, thank you. Thank you, Bill. There you go.
I'm the past president of Vizcaya. A lot of our projects are with our mother club, the SFCCLC. So we are having, like President Ronnie had said, that we're having a medical surgical mission in Nueva Vizcaya in January. We're also doing a vision screening in a lot of the elementary schools, as well as doing coordination with the kids and donating books. We're also opening up a Lions Insight in Nueva Vizcaya. So that's in the works. We did go home in August. That's why I wasn't at the installation. Just ironing out the straightening things out and finalizing a lot of these projects that we have over there. In connection to that, Nueva Vizcaya and Fil-Am had just sent this a week or 2 weeks ago about 27 boxes of eyeglasses from the
33,000.
Lions Insight warehouse. So hopefully it should get there before we get there in January. So we'll have glasses to give a lot of the need. What are we doing in connection to that as well? We are doing active fundraising. We have different tiers of donors, so we're looking for donors who need a lot of money to buy the equipment. We are also having an anniversary dinner and dance on October 21st in American Canyon. Everyone's invited. Please let me know if you would like to come. I have mailed some tickets to certain people. And that's Saturday, October 21st. It's going to be a fun night. There's going to be a lot of games, a lot of costumes. People will be costumes. We've had an additional, I think, we started out at 34, we're now 44 members. You don't have to be from Nueva Vizcaya to be a member. So,
there are 44 now, but I think there will be. I inducted 8 last 2 weeks ago, so and they are not yet in the LCI, so there will be around 52, 53, something like that. These are kind of but as a surprise. And again, 6 years ago, 2011. There's a Light Inside eye clinic was formed in Dasmariñas, which was a proposed project of multi clubs in our district, 6 districts, district Filipino American Lions Club here, And this time it's only the San Francisco Vizcaya and San Francisco Fil-Am, the same concept, building establishing an eye clinic. We said 33,000 eyeglasses 2 weeks ago, and another 70,000 in the next 2 weeks. So, and also books, library. So you're all invited to attend if you are. There will be a big delegation from our district, hoping that our district governor going there as an honorary chair of this event. Not only that, there's a bigger project that they have, the watershed.
That's right. Sorry.
That's the biggest.
Yeah. We also, along with our mother club, adopted a watershed mountain. So we are. We're donating some money for them for seedlings so they can plant some more trees. We are also working with the barangay of this mountain to encourage them to be, because the number of people of hikers in that mountain has increased quite a bit, and they guide these hikers, but they're not charging anything at this right now. So we're working with them so they can at least get some sort of livelihood for themselves. So we have invested some money for them to make T-shirts so they can sell it to the hikers, and that money will be whatever proceeds they have. They'll make more T-shirts so that they can at least improve their life and their children.
It's called ecotourism. What they're trying to develop is an ecotourism project for the watershed, because it's a very rare condition of the watershed. So it's called ecotourism is the project.
Yeah. So Nueva Vizcaya is the watershed haven. It's got a lot of falls, a lot of forests, a lot of mountains. So we're at the same time there's mining in the area as well. So we're trying to prevent them from destroying the rest of the mountains. So we're helping them with that in preserving our natural resources and help the people who live in those areas.
Okay, all right.
Okay. Ocean Ingleside, Back Presidio, Premier.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm an associate member of SFCCLC. SFCCLC has 2 health fairs coming up. One is on October 15th at St. Finn's Bar from like 8:30 to 1 or 2. And the other one is on St. Andrews on October 29th from about 8:30 to 2. That's what they got going on. And they also have our district governor visitation coming up on November 10th.
Thank you. Unified
No.
State University, San Francisco Veterans, Silicon Valley. That's it.
Wow. There's another one.
You say cyber, did you? Yeah.
Yeah. Silicon Valley.
Silicon Valley Cyber.
Very good.
I don't want to say anything prematurely. But anyway, I'm so happy to see so many of you really picking up on the usefulness of associate membership. We have 1 member and 5 associate members here tonight from Silicon Valley Cyber Alliance. Thank you for coming. Anyway, quickly, we have a lot of things going on. I'd like to come here because I got a little more time. Okay. One of our members, whom I've never met yet, is from LA. His second visit to India for the clinic that he started 4 years ago, and he also visiting Nepal to investigate about the first medical clinic we will start in Nepal. And it's going to be a little difficult because Nepal is very strict. But he's working on it. This is his second trip over there. He also consulted for the Kathmandu Polytechnic Medical Clinic because of his background of the medical field, trying to help the the new startup of the Kathmandu medical clinic. And my godson, our godson, was actually part of it in the fall. We complete a member came back from Kenya, Africa, associate member. The first installation of 300 street lamps in Kenya, Africa, a village. Completed donation of 200 backpacks to an event sponsored by the Silicon Valley Community Foundation. We're trying to get in bed with them because they have $6 billion. Just so you know, MM Foundation, you know who that is, right? We parked our foundation there. So I'm going to go leverage our relationship to see if we can manage it. We are working with Asia Line Fernando to design the water delivery system to come up with delivery the water from the water source about 2 miles or so away to feed 10,000 villages of 8 people. So there's a guy we met. We actually through cyber we met the guy on YouTube, and they're helping us to do some of the work. It's interesting. We have fellowship trip going to Taiwan with Alliance Martha Sandy and husband's team to visit the Alliance over there. We're going to focus on funding, major funding. We're hoping that we can get $25,000 to $50,000 for major projects around the world. We continue to grow our associate member. We got a few of them out at the U.S. Kennedy forum just last week. So focus on associate membership and affiliate membership. Associate and affiliate, we can increase in membership and the projects. We plan to start a project called Power of Attorney for senior and veterans. 2 lawyers, one in East Coast, one on West Coast. Because a lot of people say the old people, they don't have any way to fund it, and say, okay, we all work for free. But this is in the planning, okay? We also, let me see. Oh yeah, ice screening, because so many ice screening is bringing up. I know that ice screening is kind of tough when you deal with the school district, the relationship, whatever. So I think that I have in my mind is actually some of us has apartments, low income, in Sacramento, for example. We can go there and say, okay, bring all your kids. Ice cream, do your screening. That's a good way because this is your property, you can do it. So if you guys have any like property, let us know, okay? That's a good way to think about it. I think that our club needs to start, and I think that all of you need to focus on, we kind of talked about it last night, to everybody got kickstart the line on social media. We also have a training going on with Canton Alliance Club. We're done. We're going to visit them next month. We visited Anchorage with PDG Macy, and we actually talked to the Cyber Club in Anchorage, a new Cyber Club in Anchorage, and also Mapuhe Lions Club in Anchorage. We attend the meeting, Lions meeting. Okay, so we'll be, on Anchorage. We met the president, the 2 presidents, together with the PID, Queen. Queen and Gail. Gail Queen, she was the president of the club. So these are membership, a fellowship stuff. We plan to develop a diabetes program with China. The China line has a very, very elaborate PowerPoint. They're going to raise a lot of money to do the diabetes. So I'm trying to help them to do translations to get matching, from LCI. Coming down to last 2, okay. US form, PID or IDU Sanjay want me and Macy to help him with cyber line stuff around the world. But I haven't really convinced yet, you see. And we also have to go and prepare a new office, a new location, so that Teaching Mario can visit us next month. Is it next month? November? So that was a big thing. That's it. Good report.
Okay, George?
We have a little problem with our hosting. I asked council. Yeah, November 22nd. I don't know what.
No, we said we weren't hosting. That's incorrect.
At the July meeting.
The last meeting we said we couldn't do it. We would like Saturday. Mr. President.
Chinatown, what date do you want?
Last meeting we proposed February 28th, and I thought it was accepted. Right? Not sure how it works.
So now, February 20th,
Yeah.
instead of November.
I think you had a list, Billy. Some
Is it
people already
no?
signed up for November, but not Johnnytown. You have to go back on your record.
Supreme Court February. You have February. You have February. Yeah.
I think we switched.
The November is the one that they cannot handle. Or you were the one who tried to switch November and February. Okay. Now you have a problem, so now it becomes your problem. George, just reserve this place for November. Then you got it. November?
You got November 22nd.
Huh?
Yeah. Thank you.
Don't argue with him. We'll never get out of here.
November. November, yeah.
Okay, Line Eugene, all set? Line President, we have heard a lot of very interesting and informative club reports. But however, there is a rule in the San Francisco Council that club reports should be 1 minute to 2 minute maximum to move things along, okay? And I hope that time limit is enforced. Also, in past years, club reports was rendered or given during dinner to save time so we don't drag this whole meeting, business meeting till past 10 o'clock. I hope you would consider that for future agendas in future months. Thank you.
Thank you for the Eugene. Okay, well, since I started serving here in the council 3 years ago, I know that there is a 2-minute reporting by each club. You know what I was thinking? By golly, these presidents of each club are the most important partners in this council. Why give them 1 minute when the reports are so important? We pick up their activities from the reports. We don't even question them when they make a report. We just go, 1 minute, sit down. Are we more important, those who would like to announce fundraising, than the members? I think that was my question. Sure, I recognize that you limit, or you have been limiting to 2 minutes, but I think it is a, self-defeating purpose, because you are going to coordinate the activities of this club, and you give them 2 minutes. And nothing happens. Nothing is questioned from the report. Where do the report go? To the file. Nobody reads it. So what is the importance of this club? Is it more important to have announcements with fundraising, with, a sweating with the table, or the clubs? Which one is more important to us? To me, the clubs are more important. The past 3 years, I have never heard anyone raising questions about the reports. I tried tonight because I'd like to make it more interesting. I would like to have that report with substance, because you just don't make a report without substance. And I think that is my belief. To lead the council, there's got to be some change to be made. And the change here is to put more importance to the club delegates or president. Okay, now, I know that Cyber here spent all the other clubs' time. Okay, it's got like 20 minutes reporting.
I don't think so.
No?
So how long was it?
Maybe 19.
How long?
It feels like.
Okay.
It was very informative.
Yeah.
It was really.
It's very informative. And, you know, I don't like to discourage him doing that because it's so important to everyone. We can help, we can get some information there. We can figure out Chinatown, there's a lot of information. You know, I really would like to make this more meaningful for this council. Otherwise, you know, I heard a lot of complaints from the clubs, from the president. Even during cabinet meetings, they're given 1 minute. For what? Why do you even give 1 minute?
Why are you there?
Why are you there? They come here to pay $30, make a report, and that's it. They're not given any importance. So that is my stand, that I would like to give more importance to the club members rather than some announcements of fundraising or casino going or whatever. The time, I know we're about 3 minutes away. They're gonna close at 9:30. I know it took more time, but that's how it should be. Unless you disagree with me, they won't make a correction. Now, I don't know if that answers my question, line Eugene, but that's where I stand.
It also depends on how many clubs are present. That
That's
makes
correct.
a big difference.
That's correct.
If the peninsula has a lot of clubs, that's different when you have only.
And mind you, during resolution, the only people who can vote are the club presidents or their delegates. Nobody else can. So they should be treated more important. Okay. We have other business here. We have 3 minutes away from adjournment. We have to put money again. So donors wanted, whether Lions or non-Lions, for the 2018 scholarship grants. We have the scholarship of $10,000 untouchable. We have discussed this privately with other officers and other clubs, and the consensus is this: why are we maintaining $10,000 in our account and we cannot touch it? And it is earning 17 cents a month. Okay, so I will table that for the next meeting, what we're going to do with the untouchable scholarship fund. Mind you, the state private non-taxable corporation, the public money must be spent. And I believe that this untouchable scholarship fund is a public money, and they have to be spent as according to the rules of the state of corporation. Okay, the most important is the missing, I'll table that too. Missing funds, $6,325.80. Closed by the bank. And I think I asked Dr. June to follow this up. I have the letter, the receipt. If you can just go on Monday to find out the status. When can we receive the money? Because we already asked for loan from the 10,000, loan from Flor Camota, loan from Roger Cayabyab. That's how we are using for operation. Okay, district announcements, remarks and orders. The district officer, yes, you got 2 minutes.
No, I only need one.
Okay.
Okay, as most of you know, I am the Sunshine Chair. If you email me with a request for a card of any type, you know, a good thing, a bad thing, or whatever, sick, death, whatever, I need to have an address where to send it. So if you're going to send me a request for a card, please send the address and to whom it should be sent to, okay? I'm done.
Thank you, Lion Marianne. Actually, I like your advice, because when I made an announcement, see, we have a death in our club. We just buried him today. And with Marianne help, it was a nice announcement that we disseminated to the Lion members and other friends. Thank you very much. Okay, any other announcement? Remark,
Billy?
comments? Yes.
I think last year I brought up the fact that the council was requested to ice cream children at Mission Dolores Academy. We had a vote on it and the council approved. The date is coming up fast, October 26th and 27th. I reserved 2 dates, but I don't know whether we're going to use 1 day or 2 days because they have 260 students they want us to ice cream. 3 years ago, Jack Van Etten purchased ice cream for the district to use, and I have reserved those dates. And I want some of the clubs from the council to volunteer to help me on those 2 dates, October 26th, 27th, Mission Dolores Academy, San Francisco, ice cream, 260 kids. So do not let Chinatown Lions be the only club down there. I would like to see other clubs out there also.
Did you make a flyer for that?
I will make a flyer.
Okay, good. Any others?
I'll just mention Secretary's training coming up on Saturday. I checked with Lion Denise Kelly, said that currently only 22 out of 56 clubs are reporting their service activities. I sent out a letter today. Please get your secretaries down to Beppler Center in Daly City on Saturday, 9 to noon.
Okay, item number 10, October 23, joint Halloween gathering hosted by the PCL. Do we know the venue?
Bass Cultural Center. It's actually going to be, we were aiming for the 23rd, but Bass has now decided to close on Mondays. So we're moving it to Wednesday for your council night. But it will be the 25th at the Bass Cultural Center. Costumes encouraged. It will just be a fun night and a fun gathering.
Okay.
Time to get to know fellow Lions.
Yeah. So instead of October 23,
$30 at the door.
Instead of October 23, it's October 25, Wednesday, at Bass Cultural Center. Okay. So November 22, Lion George, you will be hosting the club meeting for November 22nd and Chinatown February 28th.
That's it?
Line Billy. Line Billy. Yes, sir. I have one comment if I may. Sure. Thank you. Since our esteemed distinguished governor is here, I'd like to make a request of Governor Mario. If would it be possible for you to caucus with your region and zone chairs and direct them to ask the club president to make their attendance at both councils, especially in San Francisco.
Well, we were having a little discussion here, and we were talking about the technique that the Peninsula Council of Lions uses to encourage attendance at the meetings. And so Lion Mariah has been having this discussion with Lion Billy, of course, Billy, and of course we will ask, and I will make a special point of asking the new clubs to make this attendance because it is an important meeting.
Yes.
It is a way for the new clubs to learn the Lion way.
Right.
And so I will make that a point of mine. Of course, we will ask the zone and region chairs to mention it to the club president, but I do believe that the council has some responsibility on its own to follow up with its members. So I believe that we've had that discussion.
Thank you.
Thank you, BG.